Hello friends, welcome to the channel CHARTEREDS. In previous video, we have learned about meaning of tax, types of tax, why taxes are levied, who gave power to levy taxes, classification and assessment year previous year. In this video, we are going to learn rates of tax. So, let us start with slab rate. We have three slab rates. First slab rate for individuals aged below 60 years and for HUF, Association of Persons, Body of Individuals and Artificial Judicial Person. For these persons up to 2.5 lakh nil rate of tax, that is 0%. From 2 lakh to 2 lakh 50,000 to 5 lakh 5%. From 5 lakh to 10 lakh 20%. Above 10 lakh 30% of basic tax. And second slab for resident senior citizens, that is age above 60 years to 80 years. For these persons up to 3 lakh nil rate of tax rate 0%. From 3 lakh to 5 lakh 5%. From 5 lakh to 10 lakh 20%. Above 10 lakh 30% of tax. And third slab for resident very senior or super senior citizen, age above 80 years. For these persons up to 5 lakh nil rate of tax 0%. From 5 lakh to 10 lakh 20%. Above 10 lakh 30%. So these are the three slab rates. Let us take an example. Mr. X has total income of rupees 12 lakh. Calculate is tax liability. So solution. Here one information is missing. Age is 40. So let us do solution. Up to 2.5 lakh nil rate of tax 0%. From 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh 5%. On 2.5 lakh into 5% is equal to 12,500. From 5 lakh to 10 lakh, that is 5 lakh into 20%, that is 1 lakh. On remaining above 10 lakh is 2 lakh, right? On 2 lakh into 30%, that is 60,000. So total tax liability is 1,72,500. Total tax liability. So this is how we should calculate tax liability of a person. So Next we have tax for firm and local authority. Firm includes LLP, partnership firm. For this, flat rate of 30%. There is no slab rates for firm, company, cooperative society or anything other. Next, cooperative society. For cooperative society, up to 10,000, 10% of total income. If cooperative society's income is 10,000 into 10% is equals to 1,000 rupees of tax will be there. From 10,000 to 20,000, 1,000 plus 20% of the amount by which the total income exceeds rupees 10,000, that is 1,000 plus 20% of which exceeds 10,000, that is 10,000 on 10,000 into 20%, 2,000 plus 1,000, total tax liability is 3,000 rupees. Next, above 20,000, rupees 3,000 plus 30% of the amount by which the total income exceeds rupees 20,000, that is rupees 3,000 plus 30% of income which exceeds 20,000. For example, we will take rupees 40,000. So on 40,000 we will have the income tax liability of rupees 3,000 plus 30% of 20,000, that is in excess of 20,000 into 30% is equals to 3,000 plus 6,000. 9,000 will be tax liability. So next we have company. For domestic company, if total turnover or gross receipt in the previous year 17-18 is less than or equal to 400 crores, 25% of tax on total income. For other cases, 30% flat. For foreign company, flat rate of 14%. In case royalty fee for FTS, fund transfer service, received from government or an Indian concern in pursuance of an approved agreement made by the company with government or Indian concern between 1/4/1961 and 31st 3 1976 in case of royalty, and between 1/3/64 and 31st 3 1976 in case of FTS would be chargeable to tax of 50%. So simply it is, if foreign companies gives any technical service to government or Indian concerns and it collects royalty and fees for the services like fund transfer services, government will charge rupees 50% of tax. If it is made with agreement between 1,364 and 31st 376 in case of FTS, fund transfer service, and 1/4/1961 and 31st 376 in case of royalty. Apart from those, we have 6 sections: section 112, section 112A, section 111A, section 115BB, section 115BBDA, section 115BBE. We will discuss these rates of tax on the respective chapters. So, next we have surcharge. What is surcharge? Surcharge is an additional charge, that is tax on tax. If a person earns more than a specified limit, government will levy additional charge. It is called surcharge. For individuals, HUF, AOP, BOI, AJP, if their income exceeds 50 lakh, 10% of basic tax. Means, for example, if I earn 51 lakh rupees, if for example, if I pay 10 lakh rupees as tax, on this tax amount I should pay extra tax of 10%, that is 1 lakh. Total tax will be 11 lakh. So next, if he earns more than 1 crore, 15% of basic tax. If more than 2 crore, 25% of basic tax. If more than 5 crore, 37% of basic tax. So next is for firm and local authority. If the firm earns more than 1 crore, 12% of basic tax. For Indian company or domestic company, if the company earns more than 1 crore but less than 10 crore, 7% of basic tax. If the company earns more than 10 crore, 12% of basic tax. For foreign company, if the company earns more than 1 crore but less than 10 crore, 2% of basic tax. More than 10 crore, 5% of basic tax. So these are the surcharge rates we have. So next we have health and education cess. Cess is 4% for all, common for all, on basic tax and surcharge. Next, rebate, whose total income does not exceed 5 lakh shall be entitled to a deduction. Rebate is nothing but a refund. Rebate is only for individuals who have the income of not exceeding 5 lakh rupees. So the rebate shall be equal to the amount of income tax payable on the total income for any assessment year, or 12,500, whichever is less. Individual having total income up to 5 lakh will not be required to pay tax. Let us take an example sum. So Mr. Raghav, aged 26 years, falls under first slab, has a income of rupees 3,40,000. Calculate tax liability. Let us do solution. So, for individuals aged below 60 years up to 2.5 lakh, nil rate of tax, that is 0%. From 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh, 5%. So his income is under 5 lakh, that is on 3,40,000 minus 2.5 lakh, on 90,000 we should levy tax of 5%, is equals to 4,500 less rebate under section 87A. So total 4,500 also less, zero tax liability. So next we have marginal relief. To understand marginal relief, we should take an example. Mr. A has total income of rupees 51 lakh. Calculate tax liability. Let us do solution. Here age is 40. He falls under first slab, right? Next, up to 2.5 lakh, nil rate of tax. From 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh, 5% tax rate, 12,500. On 5 lakh to 10 lakh, 1 lakh is tax above 10 lakh, that is on 41 lakh into 30%, 12 lakh 30,000 will be the tax. Total tax will be 13 lakh 42,500. Here we should add surcharge. If total income exceeds 50 lakh, what is the surcharge? Surcharge is 10% on basic tax. 13,42,500 into 10%. 1,34,250. So total will be 14,76,750. So now we should calculate tax on only 50 lakhs. So let us calculate. Tax payable on 50 lakh. So up to 10 lakh it is normal, that is 12,500 plus 1 lakh. After that we should calculate on 40 lakh into 30%, that is 12 lakh. This is 1,12,500. Total will be 13,12,500. On this surcharge no surcharge will be levied because should exceed 50 lakh, so there is no surcharge. So excess tax paid, this minus this, 1,64,250 excess tax we had paid. Now marginal relief comes into picture. One lakh 64,250 minus 1 lakh, being the amount of income in excess of 50 lakh. What we will have, 64,250. We should minus this amount on total tax payable. That is 14,76,750 minus 64,250. It comes to 14,12,500. This is the tax payable. So what is marginal relief? If tax exceeds income, then the excess income will be treated as tax. This is the marginal relief. So last topic is rounding off. Rounding off is simple. If income is 1,23,454.90, then round off to 50. If 55, then round off to 60. 58.90, it will round off to 460. 464.80, it will be rounding off to 460. Let us do one or two illustration for more clarification. So Mr. X has a total income of rupees 1 crore 1 lakh. Calculate his tax liability. age, let's say 36. Let us do solution. For these persons up to 2.5 lakh, nil rate of tax. From 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh, 5%, sorry, 5% equals to 12,500 rupees. From 5 lakh to 10 lakh, 20% is equal to 1 lakh. Above 10 lakh, that is 91 lakh into 30%. It comes to 27 lakh 30,000. Total is 28 lakh 42,500. So here we should add surcharge. On 1 crore, above 1 crore, surcharge is 15%. On which amount? On tax liability amount, that is 2,84,000, sorry, 28,42,500 into 15% is equals to 4,26,375. So total tax liability is 32,68,875. So next we should calculate total tax on only 1 crore. Tax payable on total income of rupees 1 crore. So normally up to 10 lakh we will pay a tax of rupees 1,12,500. Above 10 lakh, that is on 90 lakh into 30% is equal to 27 lakh. So total is 28 lakh 12,500. On this amount we should add surcharge of 10%, because up to 1 crore 10% is surcharge. 2,81,250. So total tax payable is 30,93,750. So what is the excess tax payable? Excess tax payable is rupees 1,75,125. That is this minus this. Here marginal relief comes into picture. 1,75,125 minus 1 lakh. This is excess amount on 1 crore. It comes to 75,125. Tax payable. 32,68,875 minus 75,125 is equal to 31,93,750. On this taxable amount, we should add education cess, that is 4% of education cess on 31,93,750 into 4%. It comes to 1,27,750. So total tax liability is equal to 33,21,500 rupees. Total tax liability on 1 crore 1 lakh. So here we have finished the first chapter, basic concepts. In next video we will see residential status. Thank you for watching.